Over 60 business and community leaders in the Ottumwa area showed up at the Bridgeview Center Wednesday for the Ottumwa Economic Development Corporation's State of the Economy Luncheon. The event began with OEDC Executive Director Sharon Stroh updating folks on some of the things the organization has been working on, such as target industry study and a new PR and communications plan. But the main focus was Zachary Mannheimer, who is the principal community planner at McClure Engineering, and the day's guest speaker. Mannheimer primarily talked about creative placemaking and what that can do for a city like Ottumwa.
It's more than just arts and culture, but all of the ideas that a community needs to take the next step from an economic development standpoint and a population growth standpoint.
Mannheimer encouraged business and city leaders to think about the future of Ottumwa and ways to bring in younger generations.
Think about what your community could look like in 30 years. Is it going to be superpopulated or is it going to be desolate? And the question is, what are you going to do to keep it vibrant and vital? And how do you make sure that your storefronts in downtown have great businesses in it? How do you make sure that your housing stock is where it needs to be? But most importantly, how do you make sure your community is unique? What's unique about your town globally? That's what people are looking for, and that's how you attract the next generation of workforce.
He says in order for Ottumwa to grow, it needs to capitalize on its two biggest assets, the river and the Amtrak. But the biggest takeaway from Wednesday's lecture is to start a conversation about the future.
I would hope to see a lot of cooperation from the folks that were here today, and by invitation, those that support us, so that we could have really more concrete conversation on, and this is what we would like to see happen. All be in agreement, all move forward, all riding on the same bus, all rowing in the same direction.
In Ottumwa, Aish Benin, KTVO News.